Yeah?
He's here.
Send him in. Send him in.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
It's a pleasure. Take
Man.
a seat. Well, I'm not impressed by stars, okay? I'm a supernova. Shit those out for breakfast.
That's why I'm here, because I know that you're the man I want to go to with this. Have you been to the ocean before?
Yeah, sure.
You ever heard of a shark?
I am a shark.
Then listen, pal. This is the picture for you. Because what I'm talking about is flipping the Hollywood shark paradigm on its fucking head. The picture starts with this super suave CIA agent. He's like James Bond. And he's being sent to foil a terrorist plot on a cruise ship. He's talking up this dame, and he sees the terrorist about to blow this thing up. So he grabs her, and he jumps off the boat as it goes up. So they're floating in the ocean on debris, and they start to get intimate because she's scared. You know, she's never been through anything like this. She's very emotional, and he's a smooth operator. That's just how it goes. So he's railing this broad in the ocean, okay? There's fluids everywhere and pheromones, and you know what smells that? Shark.
Smell from miles away.
From miles away. So the shark's approaching, and it's a silent predator, silent but deadly. So it's coming up fast, and he doesn't notice it till the last second, and his CIA training kicks in. He doesn't have any weapons on him. He has no weapons on him except for the one that he's railing this dame with. So he pulls out, and he tries to hit this shark right in the nose with his rod, but he misses, and he hits it in the eye. And you know what's behind the eye? The brain.
So he kills the shark.
No, he doesn't kill the shark. No one knows what goes on up there in the shark's brain. Not even scientists do. He changes its brain chemistry, so now it's in love with him. And this shark is following these two around. And as time goes on, at first he's like, what's this shark doing following me around? But he falls in love with it because he identifies with the shark. It's a predator. He's a predator. They're super predators, like the type you'd see on the news back in the 90s.
Action god.
Exactly. But him and his dame, they don't got nothing in common. He thinks she's sexy as hell. That's why he picked her up on the boat. But this shark is sexy and dangerous. So while the dame is sleeping, he starts to bone the shark.
He's fucking the shark.
It's a love triangle between man and nature and dames. And I haven't even told you the fucking climax yet, because this is where things start to get real heavy, because he's got the shark falling around that's got no eye. It's bleeding all over the place, and eventually the other sharks, they pick up on it. They smell that blood, they smell all of the semen, and they start coming in for more. So he's fighting all these fucking sharks. There's like dozens of them. He's punching them. He's not going to use his rod this time because he doesn't want to betray his shark lover. But then he sees his sharks start to sink to the bottom of the ocean. And this commotion, you could see this shit on a radar screen. The Coast Guard picked up on it, and they knew their man was still alive, so they sent out their best helicopters to pick him up. And he's hanging from the rope on the helicopter with the babe in his arms. He's looking down, he's seeing the sharks jumping out of the water trying to get at him. But then he sees this one shark come up, and its face comes out of the water, and it has only one eye. And he realizes he would have been better off just staying there, so he cries as he's holding this hot babe in his arms.
That's some beautiful drama right there.
It's so heavy. And I'm telling you, man, it might sound, I mean, like, okay, so the movie's called Sharkfucker, but with a PG-13 movie, you get one use of the F word. So we just use that in the title. We're gonna have all the shark sex, but as long as you make it 3D, look, Hugo, that got a PG or something, and they have like full frontal, like titties and decapitations, and everyone just says, oh man, look at this beautiful fucking 3D train station.
But is society ready for Sharkfucker?
This is the time. Give me 5 fucking minutes on a computer, kid. 5 minutes, and I will show you more dudes banging sharks, sharks banging dudes, which we won't do because this is trying to be tasteful, and the MPAA don't like that gay stuff. But I can show you so much of this on the computer that all of these people are like, oh man, I wish there was a movie that I could relate to about a dude banging a shark.
Well, you know, looking at my research here, shark erotica is up 250% in the last year alone.
It is. That's a fact.
So, I have to say, I'm sold. I love it. I like it. I want it. I need it.